செலபிரிட்டிஸ், டார்லிங்ஸ் அண்ட் ஸ்வீட் எல்லாருக்கும் பண்பான, பணிவான, பாசமான, நல்ல சாயங்காலத்தை சொல்லிக்கிறது நான் உங்கள் ஆர்ஜே பிரதீப். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு எக்ஸ்பர்ட் டாக்ல நம்ம ஒரு கெஸ்ட்டை இன்வைட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். ஸோ இவர் யார் அப்படின்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா மிஸ்டர் கிரீஷ் பந்த். இவர் ஒரு சோஷியல் ஒர்க்கர். இவர் வந்து பிரவேசி பாரதிய சமான் அவார்டி ஆக்சுவலி 2019 யுஏஇயில் பல வருஷங்களாக இவர் வந்து சோஷியல் சர்வீஸ் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்காரு. ஸோ குறிப்பாக சொல்லணும்னா நிறைய பேர் நிறைய இடத்துல போய் மாட்டிக்கிறாங்க இல்லையா. ஸோ அவங்கள ஊருக்கு அனுப்புறதுல இருந்தும் சரி, இந்த மாதிரி எண்ணற்ற விஷயங்களை செஞ்சிகிட்ருக்காரு. கிட்டத்தட்ட 10 வருஷத்துக்கு மேலே இவருடைய சேவையை செஞ்சிகிட்ருக்காரு. எல்லா இடத்துலேருந்தும் இவருக்கான பாராட்டுகள் வந்திருக்கு. அண்ட் அப்பப்போ நம்ம வந்து பேப்பர் பார்க்கும்போது ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு விஷயம் நடந்திருக்கு அப்படின்னா அவங்கள காப்பாற்றினவங்களுக்கு பின்னாடி மிஸ்டர் கிரீஷ் பந்த் இருந்திருக்கிறாரு. கிரீஷ் பந்த், வெல்கம் டு அவர் ஷோ.
Thank you very much. Yeah, first of all, I would like to thanks to your channel to invite me on air, on board to talk about the Indian community people who are stuck or who are by any way distressed due to by the fraud agent who are taking money. So I would like to say that the UAE is the first country in the world like that. This is my personal view, that where the Minister of Tolerance is there and Minister of Happiness is there. So in this country, the government as well as our Indian consulate and Indian embassies always proactively supporting Indian people whoever in distress and stuck in any kind of agent and fraudulent cases.
So the next question, which is, so what are the checklist, Girishi, what are the checklist like which we have to carry before flying to UAE?
See, first of all, I would like to tell you your audience that they have to know the UAE law before to coming in the country, especially labor law, and to be aware about the right and the bound of the country law. So you must know what is the laws in the country, and you have to connect any job offer you are getting. You have to check with your friends, colleague, or anyone you know in the country. Then you can check with the Ministry of External Affairs also in the website whether this company is verified or not. You can also check with the missions, Dubai Embassy, Dubai Consulate, and Dubai Embassy, Abu Dhabi Embassy in UAE. So always check before to come in UAE about the system, and you have which field you are coming. You should have a deep knowledge and skill of the many government of India having a department there. We are giving the skill management system for to come job in UAE. So like in Kerala or Tamil, their nurses coming, so they are trained in Tamil and Kerala, part of the India, to come in UAE to the job. Like say DHA, they have to clear the test, DHA certification. So many depend on the criteria, depend on the job offer, which field are you getting the job. So we must know the company, we must know the law of the land, and we should respect the law of the, especially in the social media in UAE, what you are liking, what you are disliking, and what post you are sharing to the social media.
Yes, exactly. So எந்த வேலைகள் செஞ்சாலும் அதில் ரொம்ப கவனமாக இருக்கணுன்றதை தான் சொல்லிகிட்டு இருக்காங்க. And Girishji, the next question is like I'm here in UAE, okay? So I'm facing a problem. Like what is the next step which I have to do, and whom do I contact? Like what is the escalation process? Please tell me about that.
Hi, the issue if you are in UAE, first of all, it's you have to tell us which visa you are working. If it's your job working, then if you are not getting the salary, you have to contact the labor ministry. And if you are having a immigration issue, you have to connect with the local UAE immigration office, which is different location. Even nowadays, any tasjil or any amir, you can contact for that. And if you are receiving any check bonds, police case, you have to go to different area of the police station where your case has been filed. Sometimes the people who are cheated by the agent or by the some people, that you have to file a complaint against. If any Indian in a problem, they are contact 24/7 helpline like Pravasi Bharati Sahayata Kendra, that is a initiative by the Ministry of External Affairs, which is under Indian Consulate in Dubai and Abu Dhabi Embassy. So 24/7 also you can contact to helpline, and even walk-in counter. There is a time to 9 to 6 p.m. and 2 to 6 p.m. and public holiday. And there is a counter for emergency also 24 into 365 days. Our new Consul General, Dr. Aman Puri, has taken an initiative that 365 days into 24/7, any Indian in the distress or in the problem, they have contact with the Consulate General of India for the Emirates, Dubai and Dubai and Northern Emirates. For Abu Dhabi and Alain, they can contact to Abu Dhabi Embassy. A part of that, if any case for the housemaid and death case and suicide case and jail case, they have different departments. But for any issue for the Indians, first they have to contact to our consulate, which is working for 365 7 days 24 hours. They have issued a hotline. They have in the website cgi.cgidubai.gov.in. They have website where you can contact with the emergency people, or if even the people are not able to contact to anywhere the consulate, and they can contact to us also. Many other social worker also working in UAE to help the Indian people. But yes, many of the people are agent also here to cheating the people. They are saying we will help you to give this money to this amount, we will, but don't give any money to anyone. Better to directly contact with our Indian consulate and local authority in Dubai, UAE. And UAE government officials are very proactively, and they are very prominent for helping any Indian or any nationality in UAE, because more than 220 nationalities are staying in UAE with the happiness and harmony. And UAE is their team. Even though Friday, I have a personal experience with the Dubai Labour Committee, and even any person who are in the problem, they are helping on the Friday, as well as our Indian consulate and Indian embassy.
எக்ஸலண்ட். ஸோ எப்படி பார்த்தாலும் என்ன நடந்தாலும் இந்தியன் எம்பசி அண்ட் இந்தியன் கான்சுலேட்டுக்கு எஸ்கலேட் பண்ண வேண்டியது தான் முக்கியமான பொறுப்பு. ஸோ அண்ட் அடுத்த கேள்வியாக நான் கேட்க போகிறது என்ன அப்படின்னா, இப்போது கடலுக்கு வந்து நிறைய பேர், ஏன்னா இப்போது ஜாப் அப்படின்னு பார்க்குறப்போ லைக் சி ஜாப்ஸ் அப்படின்னு பார்க்குறப்போ கடல் சார்ந்த வேலைகள் அப்படின்னும் போது நிறைய ஓப்பனிங்ஸ் நம்மளால் பார்க்க முடியுது. அதில் நிறைய சம்பளமும் போட்டிருக்காங்க. ஆனால் அது எந்த அளவுக்கு நம்பகத்தன்மையானது, இதில் என்ன அளவுக்கு பிரச்சனைகள் இருக்குது, இது எல்லாமே தான் நம்ம கேட்டு தெரிஞ்சுக்க போகிறோம். அண்ட் நீங்கள் சொல்லுங்கள், இப்போது கப்பல் சார்ந்த வேலைகளுக்கு வராங்கன்னா அங்கேயும் நிறைய பிரச்சனைகள் வருது. என்ன மாதிரி பிரச்சனைகள் வருது, அவங்க என்ன மாதிரியான வெரிஃபிகேஷன் ப்ராசஸ்லாம் பண்ணணும்?
Actually, when 2017, our Consul General has joined Mr. Vipul. He was ex-Consul General when he joined in 2017. There is more than hundreds of sailors or seafarers are stuck in UAE, and nobody knows that how to contact the authority and how to connect the mission. But people are connecting the missions, consulate, but the solution was not much that time. So somebody contacted sea sailors with me, and I have contact with and the Gulf News has a public issue in the newspaper that more than 100 of sailors are stuck in UAE water. So then immediately the local authority and UAE official and our Indian consulate, and as well as myself, are involved to come into the picture, and we connected to sailors issues to the Federal Transport Authority in Abu Dhabi. They are the FTA called, and I really appreciate Federal Transport of Abu Dhabi and the officer who contact me, and as well as our Consul General, ex-Consul General Mr. Vipul. We have a meeting with them, and we try to sort it out more than 500 seafarers in span of last 3 years. So I would request any sailor who are coming in the ship job, they have to verify the company, they have to verify the IMO number of the ship, because if in the Google you can check IMO number of the ship, you will know the history of the ship. So if any problem in the ship, and you know the history of the ship, you will aware that what is the issue, so you will not join such ship. But I would request you, before joining any ship, any company, and through any agent, you have to come through the RPSL agent in in India and through the DG Shipping in India. Because in 2017, after that 2017, External Affairs Ministry and DG Shipping has made a policy after initiative of Indian and UAE authority, and as well as I was associated with Indian Consulate as well as they have issued a policy in 1st September 2017. Then any sailor who are coming in the job for seafarer, they have to come through RPSL agent. It means they have to not come with any kind of agent. They have to come through RPSL agent. RPSL agent means registered. All are the registered agents in DG, with the DGCB. So this is the good initiative has been taken by the government of India, that any agent, any crew come to Dubai, any ship around the world, they have to come RPSL agencies. So the policy has been implemented for across the globe. And the second thing, many are agent giving the to the crew or the person that this much of dollar, this much of salary we will give you. You go there, but before that, everything you have to scrutinize with the emissions, with the local authority, or do you anyone in the seafarer or sea ship case. I am not a seafarer person, but I came to know that what are the facility, what are the possibility to check the company to in UAE whenever they are coming in Dubai. So
Okay.
I request you again to, before joining any ship, to come with is the Director General of Shipping Authority has recruit as an agent in India. So it means all the recruit and placement service license through RPSL. It means RPSL license holder through you have to join the ship. If you have any problem, you have to directly give the complaint to the DG Shipping as well as Consul General of India. Many of the ship has been banned in UAE when the issue was there, and thanks to Consul General of India in that time UAE, and still they are working on that. And our Federal Transport Authority in Abu Dhabi or any port wherever their ship are in the anchor or in the park, they have to raise their complaint immediately within a month if they are not getting salary and any issue.
ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி நீங்கள் யாராவது கடல் சார்ந்த வேலைகள் உங்கள் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் ஃபேமிலி ரிலேட்டிவ்ஸ் யாராவது வராங்க அப்படின்னா, இப்போது நம்ம கிரீஷ் பஞ்சி சொன்ன எல்லா வெரிஃபிகேஷன் ப்ராசஸையும் முடிச்சுட்டு வர சொல்லுங்கள். இது நமக்கு தேவையில்லாத நிறைய பிரச்சனைகளையும் நம்மளுடைய ஃப்யூச்சரையும் நமக்கு ரொம்ப அழகாகவும் நிம்மதியாகவும் சந்தோஷமாகவும் வச்சுருக்கும். அண்ட் த நெக்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் விச் ஐம் கோயிங் டு ஆஸ்க் யூ அபவுட் இஸ் ரிகார்டிங் த ஹவுஸ்மெய்ட் ஜாப். வீட்டு வேலைக்குன்னு வர்றவங்க என்ன மாதிரியான பிரச்சனைகள் சந்திக்கிறாங்க? இந்த பிரச்சனைக்குள்ளே அவங்க மாட்டக்கூடாதுன்னா என்ன மாதிரியான விஷயங்கள் அவங்க செய்யணும்?
First of all, the housemaid job depend on if they are coming the visa or ECR or ECR visa, because for ECR for skilled worker they should have ECR worker, and those who are non-skilled they have ECNR. For the ECNR they have to be come to e-migrate system, the Ministry of External Affairs from the India or Protector General of e-migrate. They have to inform them. And in UAE, whenever they are coming, they have to check with the Consulate General of India in Dubai as well as the Indian Embassy in Abu Dhabi, that if they are coming for the maid visa. For maid visa, first of all, many agents are bringing the people from their hometown or far urban area, that you will work in the one of house, you will get this let's say 20,000 monthly or 30,000 monthly, but they are getting the less salary. But the agent has taken the money. When they are coming here, another agent is also taking money. So any person like that, they are saying, so you have to inform your embassy and consulate, because if any Indian person or anyone is hiring a housemaid, even for the house or any office, they have to go through Consul General of India. As per the rules, they have to give the security deposit for some amount is there, they have 12 hour the working hour in one day, including 8 hour consecutive work and rest, and 30 days paid vacation, 30 days paid vacation and medical insurance by the employer, and 30 days medical leave as per the UAE law. So the person who are hiring, if he's doing the illegal things, like they are not giving the visa or they are not giving the salary, so fine. So as per the Article 31, they have to be fined on the the as per the residency law, and sometimes they are the jail and deport also, because once the visa is there, they cannot say within 2 months, 3 months or 4 months they have to leaving the country. But yes, sometimes the humiliation or sexual harassment or any kind of happening with the housemaid, they have to inform immediately the local authority as well as the Indian consulate or Indian embassy. And I would request there is a e-migrate system from the ministry. Any maid is coming, but sometimes some maid coming here and they run away from the house. It should better to inform the consulate. So many agents are bringing the ladies, a housemaid, like Kerala, Tamil and the north part, UP part, that they will get this much of salary. So I would request, before joining any housemaid, they have to check with someone in UAE, or better you inform to ministry or through Indian embassy and Indian consulate in Dubai.
ஸோ வீட்டு வேலைக்கு வர்றவங்க இந்த மாதிரியான விஷயங்கள்லாம் நீங்கள் பார்த்துக்கணும் அப்படின்றது தான் சொல்லியிருக்கிறாங்க. அண்ட் அடுத்த கேள்வியாக நான் கேட்க போகிறது என்ன அப்படின்னா, வெளிநாட்டில் வேலை கிடச்சிச்சு, நம்ம லைஃபே செட்டில் ஆகிடும் அப்படின்னு நம்ம நினைக்கிற ஒரு சூழலில் அங்கே வந்து பார்க்குறப்போ நிறைய பிரச்சனைகள். இப்போ நம்ம வந்து சமீபத்தில் நம்ம நியூஸ் பேப்பராக இருந்தாலும் சரி, நீங்கள் ரேடியோ நியூஸ் கேட்டாலும் சரி, எந்த நியூஸ்னாலும் இந்த மாதிரி இத்தனை பேர் மாட்டிக்கிட்டாங்க, வேலைக்குன்னு போகிறாங்க, விசிட் விசாவில் போகணும், இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய விஷயங்கள் நம்மளால் பார்க்க முடியுது. ஸோ இதுலேருந்து முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு நீங்கள் தப்பிச்சுக்கணும்னா எந்த மாதிரியான விஷயங்களை செய்யணுன்றதை தான் நம்ம மிஸ்டர் கிரீஷ் பந்த் கிட்ட கேட்டுட்ருக்கோம். ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் வந்து நம்ம விசிட் விசாக்குள்ளே போக போகிறோம். கிரீஷ்ஜி, இப்போ விசிட் விசாவில் வரும்பொழுது என்ன மாதிரியான பிரச்சனைகள் வரும், அதை எப்படிலாம் சந்திச்சுட்டு இருக்காங்க மக்கள்?
Actually, the visit visa purpose only to visit the country. The government of UAE has issued the visit visa to visit the country, like 1 month or 3 months. But many of the agents or many of the people, they are bringing the people that say they will come to the visit visa. Okay, you will come your own expense on visit visa, own ticket, own visit visa, and they will give you the guarantee that we will give you the visa job here. You come down. When you come down in UAE on visit visa, there is no guarantee that you will got a job, first of all, because visit visa is not for the job. For job, there is a many employment visa, but for temporary job, UAE has given the mission visa, like 3 months you will work somewhere, maybe your work is not satisfied and you are not able to work, you can go, you can leave the country. But in visit visa, you can't work. Even though whenever any person incoming UAE on visit visa, I would request to each and everyone through your radio or through your this conversation, please, this is my humble request, whenever you get the visit visa, please take along with the insurance. Insurance should be there with visit, not like minimum amount, but take the insurance for complete cashless or anything happen, because in visit visa many people are coming here by God's sake. Some people died through accident or any medical issue, emergency happen. Medical cost is very high. It is not covered. Who will pay? If you will not pay, you can't leave, because sometimes government authority is supporting, but not every time. So I request you, everyone, whoever comes, either visit visa for 1 month or 3 months, or especially the old parents, they must have to be a visit visa along with the insurance. And in the visit visa, the agent has, and second thing, if you are coming in visit visa, if somebody said, some company or some people, you come in visit visa, okay, you can come. Sometimes the good company is converting visit visa to the employment visa. But you have to know about the company background, and somebody who are there in the personally. Second, when they will convert your visit visa to employment visa, company mostly asks the passport to give stamp the visa. But whenever you land to the airport, if some agent or any agent asks you the passport, please don't give any passport to any agent, because sometimes many of the cases it happen, you give the passport, then you run behind the agent. Sometimes they will switch off their phone. Where you will go? Your one visa will be expired. Then how you will pay the fine? Then you have to whom you will approach. So many things is there. First of all, if something happen, you can always be 24/365 days our Indian consulate and Indian mission or Indian embassy, as well as they can contact me also in the Google Girish Pant. They will find my contact. Any problem for that? But for again, I'm say visit visa, okay, only for the visit to the country and to go around, explore the UAE. And UAE is the best country and the best time to come and visit visa to make a holiday or something to October, November to the February is the best weather. But you can come anytime in the visit visa.
விசிட் விசாவில் இருக்கும்பொழுது இந்த மாதிரியான விஷயங்கள்லாம் இருக்குது. ஸோ அதனால் இதுலேயும் கேர்ஃபுல்லாக இருங்க. அண்ட் ஸோ இவர் வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 8 to 9 hours ஒரு ரெகுலர் ஜாப் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு, இது இல்லாமல் அண்ட் 4 to 5 hours நம்ம மக்களுக்காக, குறிப்பாக இந்தியர்களுக்காக இவர் ஒர்க் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்காரு. ஸோ ஒரு ரெகுலர் ஜாபும் பார்த்துக்கிட்டு அட் த சேம் டைம் லைக் நம்ம மக்கள், நம்மளோட கம்யூனிட்டி இந்தியன்ஸ்க்காகவும் டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுற ஒரு சோஷியல் ஒர்க்கர் தான் மிஸ்டர் கிரீஷ் பந்த். ஸோ அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இவர் நிறைய விருதுகள், நிறைய பாராட்டுகள் எல்லாமே வாங்கியிருக்கிறாரு. குறிப்பாக யாரெல்லாம் ஆபத்தில் இருக்கிறாங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் உதவி செஞ்சிட்ருக்காரு. ஸோ எல்லாத்தையும் தாண்டி சரியான ஆள் இவர் தான் நினைக்கிறேன். நம்ம கேட்குற கேள்விகள் எல்லாத்துக்குமே பதில் கொடுத்துட்ருக்காரு. குறிப்பாக அடுத்து நம்ம வந்து ஒரு மரணம் எதிர்பாராத விதமாக அமீரகத்துக்குள் நடந்துருச்சுன்னா அவங்களுடைய உடல் வந்து ஊருக்கு போகிறதுல நிறைய சிக்கல்கள் இருக்கும். அப்படி நடக்கும்போது அதை என்னெல்லாம் பண்ணணும், என்னென்ன மாதிரியான ப்ரொசீஜர்ஸ்லாம் இருக்குது, அதெல்லாம் தான் அடுத்த கேள்வியாக நான் கேட்க போகிறேன்.
Actually in Dubai is in that case, if somebody died in Dubai, UAE especially, there is a 3 center where they can cremate the person. Like in Dubai is Sonapur Jabal Ali, in Alain and in Sharjah. So these are the 3 centers in UAE that they are to cremate the body. But to bury is the other different places also. But for the cremation I'm talking about, the Hindu cremation methodology to cremate that body is in 3 places, and apart of that, and many buried place. So if somebody died in UAE, first of all, the company is responsible where he is working, the visa, the residence visa. The company has to do all the formalities, and they have to, if they want to cremate body in UAE, there is a process. And if they want to take the human remains in India, there is a process. So to take the body from UAE to India, it's depend their expense. Minimum 8 to 10,000 dirham, because there is a process to embalming, to ambulance, to flight, to cargo charges, and to documentation charges. It's 8 to 10,000 in minimum to that. But it should be as per UAE law, by the company has to pay where the visa is given. Sometimes the visit visa person coming in UAE and they died for the God of sake as per the destiny. Then the body to send India also, sometimes they are commuting here also. In Sonapur is there, and Abu Dhabi and Sharjah. So both are the different places. They have documentation requirement from the company, from the family, the NOC. If they are commuting here, if family is in Dubai, so they give the NOC. And the consulate, they have to annexure 1, annexure 2 to make the to cremation here. Even to take the body as well as to get the documentation from the Dubai police to the hospital, death notification, and then Dubai police given the authorization to take the body or to cremate the body. And then passport and visa has to cancel. And if people who died, who don't have passport, who don't have visa, so that the consulate is helping to get the exit pass if the body has to take, and the Dubai police also helping to give the documentation authorization to take the body in India. Yes, if such person who don't have job, who don't have anyone relative, who have nothing, who have visit visa, who are nothing, any documentation, even he don't have money to job here. So our Indian mission, Indian consulate and Indian embassy always helping for Indian people to repatriate their body. I really appreciate to our Indian consulate that during the extraordinary difficult time of the COVID-19, They have helped the people to mortal remains to send India to any part of the India. They have they have paid also on the government expense, because the many people are not affording. The company is closed. The honor, the money is not getting. The salary is not paid like pandemic year. So as well as our UAE authority, Dubai police also helping to escalate this issue, and always proactively to in the pandemic time. And Dubai police and local authority are so extraordinary. They have worked to with the Indian community, many associations, as well as the government of India, in the consulate, in the Abu Dhabi embassy, to help the people in the Vande Bharat mission chartered flight. They have number of Indians sent from here, as well as the who are suffering for the stuck in the visit visa, who is stuck in the any kind of in UAE, as well as the mortal remain. So I would again thank to the UAE authority and UAE leadership and UAE rulers, all the 7 Emirates, that the India and UAE relation is so close, so bound since history. Now, after 2014, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, the bonding is more deep and more closer.
அண்ட் கொரோனா டைம் எப்படி இருந்துச்சு? கிரிஷ், டெல் மீ அபவுட் தட் கொரோனா அண்ட் வாட் ஆல் த திங்ஸ் ஹேப்பன்ட் ஹியர்.
Thank you, RJ Pradeep. In the corona, during the corona extraordinary difficulty times, the COVID-19, the consulate and mission has. I was associated with Indian consulate during the corona time, and they have given a responsibility to because everything is locked down. There is no flight, nothing. Only the cargo flight or some urgent flight is going, and many people died, and the body is here. They can't. Mortal remains cannot be go India. So with the help of Indian consulate during the repatriation, I was associate, and more than 70 to 80 dead bodies has been repatriated to around India, and especially there is no vehicle, so by ambulance from Delhi to Salempur, Delhi to Darjeeling, Delhi to Kolkata, Delhi to Ajmer, and Mumbai to some of the place we have tried. And I appreciate the Dubai Consulate General of India, ex Mr. Vipul, and as well as today Mr. Dr. Aman Puri. They are also facilitated to who are not able to pay the money for the body human remains. The Consulate of General of India has paid the money to repatriate the body, and I really appreciate and thanks to especially UAE government authority who proactively hand-to-hand work with the Indian Consulate and Indian government and the Indian community people who stand in during the COVID time and help to repatriate, and the Vande Bharat mission chartered flight and connected with the number of people, and hospital authority also. I was associate and helping many people who are admitted in COVID case and this thing, and thanks to local authority always to help, and many other cases like labor and all these things during that time. The situation, in pandemic is very critical in the history of the world. This such situation is globally around the world. People are dying, they are not getting support, but all the countries, our Indian mission and External Affairs Ministry, and they have specially started the chartered flight Vande Bharat mission, and thousands of people has been repatriated, and the most many numbers of people has been repatriated only from UAE also. So UAE is a country where more than 3.5 million Indians are residing in UAE with the happiness and harmony, and we help many people during that time. And again, I would like to thanks to our ambassador, ex-ambassador Mr. Navneet Suri that time, and ex-consul general Mr. Vipul, and the present our ambassador Dr. Aman Puri, Consul General of India, Dr. Aman Puri, and our ambassador now in Mr. Pawan Kapoor, always stand for the Indian community 24/365 days tirelessly, and Indian community other associations also they help the people hand to hand with the local authority in Corona time. And Corona time situation in cremation has been done here. Our Hindu Cremation Ground Committee also supported many people. We have helped some people in India. They are not able to come. We try to help to do cremation on behalf of them. So this situation was everywhere in the world. And I would request people, whoever come to the visit visa, they must to come with the insurance. Anyone coming the job in UAE, they have to verify with the local authority as well as Indian mission, or they can connect with me. They can find me in the Google Girish Pant, and they will find my number, my email ID, my social media. Any issue, anything, if I can help, always there to serve to the people and serve to the nation and for serve to humanity, and as well as our consulate and mission always there. I would again request, whenever any person's coming leaving from the country, so they have to connect with the mission, and they have to attest a document from the Ministry of External Affairs. And unskilled worker is any unskilled worker, ECNR, they are come through the people, their employment visa. If ECNR people are coming a job, they have to come register. They have attested their document from the External Affairs. Unskilled workers, minimum salary, they have to check with the website and the consulate. Any female worker company coming in the maid and company visa sponsorship, their age is minimum 30, should be 30-year age or above, or any kind of fake visa or recruitment agencies they are bringing from India, they have to register themselves in the recruitment at www.moai.nic or moi.gov.in, and as well as the Ministry of External Affairs. Any problem in UAE also, they can connect Pravasi Bharatiya Sahayata Kendra, which is initiated by the External Affairs Ministry, and a part of that.
Great. Thank you so
you will
much.
not find, you can contact me also.
Sure, definitely. Thank you so much, Girish ji. You have done many things to the society, and we are very grateful to have you on our show. Thank you so much for your presence once again.
I would like to also thank the Tamil radio who given me opportunity to talk over the expert talk on the show, to guide the people, to counsel the people, and thanks to RJ Pradeep who has questioned. And I request you, through your channel, many people will understand. Any people are coming UAE, they can contact External Affairs Ministry, Consulate, Embassy, as well as they can connect with me. They can find me in the Google. My contact number, Mr. RJ, Mr. Pradeep, you can tell the people, and
Definitely.
UAE, especially UAE, and not only UAE, across the globe. If you need any kind of support, counseling, guidance, motivational, anything, and anything, people who are coming on their job in UAE should not be given the passport, should not sign the paper without reading. So I will guide, I will protect the rights of the people in labor and worker, and I'm here with the support of UAE Embassy, Consulate, as well the UAE Authority, always proactively support. Thank you again, RJ Pradeep and the Tamil radio for giving me opportunity to talk in expert. Thank you very much.
தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். ஸோ நிகழ்ச்சி கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கவங்க மிஸ்டர் கிரீஷ் பந்த் காண்டாக்ட் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க, உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது உதவி தேவைப்படுதுன்னா நீங்கள் கால் பண்ண வேண்டிய நம்பர் +9715099475448. நான் நம்பர் ரிப்பீட் பண்ணுறேன், +9715099475448. ஸோ பார்த்து சேஃபாக இருங்க. தி தமிழ் ரேடியோ இப்போ இதான் ட்ரெண்டு. நான் ஆர்ஜே பிரதீப். நிகழ்ச்சி குறித்த கருத்துக்கள், விமர்சனங்கள் வரவேற்கப்படுகின்றன. நீங்கள் ஏதாவது கொடுக்கணும்னு நினச்சிங்கன்னா தி தமிழ் ரேடியோனுடைய ஃபேஸ்புக் பேஜில் வந்துட்டு நீங்கள் உங்களோட மெசேஜ் கொடுக்கலாம். சலோ பாய், டேக் கேர், ஹேவ் ஃபன் கைஸ்.